Do you believe that you have access to your true potential? A feeling that many people experience on their path, but unfortunately, few know how to achieve it. Part of the secret lies in connecting with the spiritual level, which allows us to discover our true selves and understand our true nature. In this video, we will show you the secret of how to connect with your higher self. I'm about to teach you the 3 essential steps to transform your spiritual life and unlock your true potential. It is important to note that this is not a magic trick or a simplified process, but a deep connection that is undeniably understandable and justifiable. Spiritual connections are not just a topic for a few, but for every person who is on their life path. Many people are looking for answers to life's big questions, such as why we are here, what our purpose is, and how we can achieve our goals. We seek guidance on how to change ourselves and how we can influence our surroundings. There are many ways to build this spiritual connection, but one thing is important. We must learn to respect our deep soul perception and listen to our inner selves. This requires a deep relationship with oneself and a spiritual awakening that allows us to expand our awareness and reach our spiritual level. In this video, we will outline some steps you can take to strengthen your spiritual connection. We will talk about the concept of connecting with the spiritual realm and share some practical tips and tricks to help you understand and strengthen your connection. To follow your magic life and get more videos on spiritual topics, please click the subscribe button and the little bell button next to it. We look forward to seeing you again and presenting you with more interesting content. Our soul. It is an unquenchable inner fire that reveals our true nature to us. Through our connection to our higher self, to our soul, we can find answers to our questions, resolve our doubts, and feel a deep connection to our inner selves. We can recognize our truth, or rather, we can recognize our truth again, as it is constantly hidden beneath our conscious thoughts and emotions. However, to connect with our higher self, we must detach ourselves from our egotistical thoughts and emotions. These egotistical thoughts and emotions are like a dense fog that obscures our true nature. They are the cause of our fear, anger, suffering, and unhappiness. It is only possible to get to know our true nature when we overcome our egotistical thoughts and emotions. One way to achieve this is through meditation. Through regular meditation, we can calm our minds, control our emotions, and strengthen our connection to our higher self. Meditation is an art that must be learned. It requires a lot of overcoming and patience, but it is the only way to reach our soul. Through regular meditation, we can control our breathing, improve our concentration, and increase our sensitivity. We can better understand our thoughts and emotions and make better decisions. Another way to reach our soul is through nature. Nature is a source of cosmic energy that reveals our true nature to us. Every tree, every blade of grass, every stone can tell us our true nature. When we observe nature, we can engage with its ability to live and grow. We can increase our energy and concentration and reach our soul. Nature has the gift of telling us our true nature if we only listen to it. And after years of searching for ways to better understand and connect with their soul and their higher self, many people find themselves in a limbo where they feel insecure and unclear. They wonder if it is really possible to connect deeply with their higher self and let it guide them on this path. But they often lack the knowledge of how to even do it. Such a connection can only be achieved through a deeper understanding of oneself and one's relationship with one's higher self. First, we need to understand what a higher self is. Our higher self is our highest consciousness, which is part of our being. It is our source of wisdom, our guide and wealth, that helps us understand ourselves and achieve our goals. Through our connection to our higher self, we can better recognize our strengths and weaknesses, rethink our patterns and habits, and develop our personality further. To establish such a connection, we must first understand ourselves. We need to get to know our deepest fears and anxieties, acknowledge our patterns and habits, and discover our true selves. Only when we truly understand ourselves can we better understand our higher self and let it guide us on this path. It is not a passive experience, but an active conscious connection that helps us shape ourselves and heal our soul. In this video, we will present you with ways to connect and strengthen your connection to your higher self. We will answer your questions and give you tips and tricks that will help you build a deep connection to your higher self. We will also discuss the importance of meditation, visualization, reincarnation, and other spiritual practices that will help you better understand and connect with your soul and self. At the same time, we will strengthen our higher self. Another way is to communicate with our intuition. Our intuition is our guide, which shows us on our journey through life what decisions we should make and how we can achieve our goals. By communicating with our intuition, we can strengthen our connection to our higher self and find answers to our questions. In this sense, it is noteworthy that our intuition often knows more about us than we ourselves can perceive. It can help us identify our strengths and weaknesses and guide us on our path to making the right decisions. Through communication with our intuition, we can also better understand our thoughts and feelings and adjust to a kinder and more peaceful coexistence. A study by Dr. Dean Radin, a well-known scientist in the field of psychophysics, has shown that our intuition is indeed a real existing ability that we all possess. According to Radin's research, our intuition can help us strengthen our convictions and guide our inner compass. By communicating with our intuition, we can also strengthen our spiritual connection to our higher self and guide us on our journey through life. Furthermore, communication with our intuition can also help us to better use our abilities and intuitions in everyday life. Through the practice of meditation and visualization, we can activate our intuition and expand our consciousness. By communicating with our intuition, we can also better understand our feelings and needs and adjust to a kinder and more peaceful coexistence. Another advantage of communicating with our intuition is that we can reduce our dependence on external sources of knowledge and orientation. By communicating with our intuition, we can strengthen our inner wisdom and our inner compass and strengthen our spiritual connection to our higher self. The results of Logi and Sheldrake suggest that the regularity of meditation and the development of intuition are crucial factors in strengthening the connection to our higher self. A deeper consideration of these relationships can help understand the respective mechanisms and uncover ways to strengthen this connection. If we meditate regularly, we can sharpen our senses and refine our perception. This can help us to be more in tune with our natural surroundings and our inner world. This can help strengthen our imagination and improve our ability to filter our feelings and thoughts. This can strengthen the connection to our higher self, as we are better able to understand our spiritual selves and develop our potential. The development of intuition can have a similar effect. People who are aware of it and develop it can make their decisions in a truthful and authentic way. They can better engage with their instincts and feelings, leading to better decisions. This can also help strengthen our connection to our higher self and develop our potential, as we are better able to use our spiritual abilities and understand our soul. To connect and strengthen our connection to our higher self, we can follow some practical tips. First, it can be helpful to meditate regularly to sharpen our senses and refine our perception. Second, the development of intuition can be ensured by being aware of it and developing it. Third, it can be helpful to embrace our animals and plants and absorb their energy, as they can be an instrument of the higher self. Our connection to our higher self is the key to our highest potential. By communicating with our intuition and meditation, we can strengthen our connection to our higher self and find answers to our questions. Our channel is here to provide you with knowledge and tools that will help you strengthen your connection to your higher self. If you want to see more of this type of content, subscribe.